Abdul Kareem for On the Ground News. As many of you may have heard, there's been an attack on the Omar Omsen compound, which is located in Haram, Syria, that's in the governorate of Idlib. This is a French compound wherein many of the fighters are French nationals, and they live there with their families. Now, apparently, government security forces have gone to the compound and have demanded entry into the compound. For some reason, their entry was denied. We're trying to figure out what's happening now, because we understand heavy weapons are being used, and there are women and children there. And we have Naila, who is actually at the compound now to help us to understand. Sister, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, can you hear us? Sister, can you hear us? Yeah, are you there? Yeah, can you hear us? Okay, I think she's having some difficulty with her internet. They did mention that the internet would be, since the attacks began, were not great. I want to try to confirm with her that indeed an ultimatum was issued by security forces that Omar Omsen, who appears to be the subject of the attack, must be handed over by 12 p.m. It's not clear what he may be charged with. We have been following this story, and yesterday a communique went out from Omar Omsen's group, wherein basically they said that they had received information that there was going to be an imminent attack on their compound by Syrian security forces. They even went so far as to say that they believe that the reason for the attack is so that he can be arrested and handed over to French authorities. That is not confirmed. We want to make sure that everybody understands the news for exactly what it is. We didn't confirm that. That's not something we could confirm at this moment in time. That's only speculation on the side of Omar Omsen's group. So we're trying to see if we can get our sister back so that we can discuss this issue and she can tell us what's going on there. Now, there's supposed to be, the ultimatum was for 12 p.m. local time. At the moment, it is 11:27. And that was the ultimatum that was issued just about 2 hours ago. The fighting is still ongoing. We'll have to see what that ultimatum actually will amount to. Will they produce Omar Omsen? Will he be brought to trial? It's not clear exactly what's taking place here, and we're trying to figure it out, and we're going to get information and give it to you as it goes. Let us see if we can try to get our sister back, because it appears that her internet is a bit slow. Okay, let me try. Okay, she's going to try again. And okay, we'll see. Give her a few moments to see if she can come back on. As we were discussing here, the situation brewing in Haram, Syria, that's in the Idlib countryside, it appears that the subject of the attack may be Omar Omsen, and we're not sure again on what he may have been charged with. It's not completely clear, but we're following it up now. We're going to give you information as it comes in. Okay, so we are waiting for the sister. We'll wait for just a few more moments, and then we'll see if we need to delay it a bit longer. As we made mention, the ultimatum was given. Heavy weapons apparently have been used by security forces. It's not clear if security forces came under fire. It's also not clear if security forces tried to peacefully enter the compound. That is not clear. Also, there's also been rumors that were circulating from yesterday. Well, I wouldn't call it a rumor, but those inside of the camp have said that there were two individuals who came to the camp who were posing as journalists, but they were actually government security forces operatives. That was a statement that was made by those inside of the camp. It's not clear exactly who those individuals were, so we'll have to follow that up if we could with the sister when she's able to come back online. And it seems like her internet is running slowly. If anybody has any questions about this ongoing incident while we're waiting, I'll do my best to see if I can answer it. But it seems like it's a very, very difficult situation, particularly for the Muhajir community, who has been feeling more and more marginalized, particularly since the opening of the country. They are looking for official recognition for actually being in the country. For example, if you have those who are visiting outside of the country, when they come to the country, they get a visa and they have official status inside of the country. Unfortunately for the Muhajir, who's been here for 13 years, he actually has no official status. And so maybe some people would understand exactly what that means. For example, local Muhajirs actually don't have ID cards. So if they wanted something like, for example, to own property in their names, they can't do it because they don't have any official recognized ID. The Muhajir cannot buy a SIM card from a local shop for his telephone because he has no ID and he has no official recognition for being in the country. Some people have said that the recognition is going to be forthcoming. We'll have to see if that actually pans out. There hasn't been, to my knowledge, at the date of this recording, which is October the 22nd, 2025, if there's been any attempts by the government to reach out to the Muhajir community in an official capacity and to let the brothers and sisters know that the work has begun on their citizenship, the administrative work. I don't understand that that's been the case. I myself submitted a letter to Interior Minister Anis Khattab around 2 months ago. Up until this moment in time, I have not received any response to that letter. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Some people say that there may be integration problems with Muhajirin integrating into Syrian society. I think it's important for people to understand that the Muhajirin have been living in Syria for the last 12, 13 years. So the integration period has long since passed. Many of them have already married into Syrian family. Their children speak Arabic just like a regular Syrian. And I think we have the sister back again. Sister, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can you hear us?
Salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, I'm so sorry. The connection is.
No problem. Okay, sister, you are live. can you please tell us the current situation? Is the fighting still ongoing?
Well, right now, not. It was going on maybe half an hour ago. They told us we have until 12 o'clock to give them Omar, which we don't, obviously. So I don't know what's going to happen. But for right now, there are no shooting, no bombing, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, that's good. Do you and the children that are there, because I understand there are plenty of women and children there, will you have an opportunity to
Yes,
leave the compound?
yes, but we won't. Which woman will leave and then let her husband behind her? That's not possible. This is our home. We didn't do nothing wrong. Subhanallah. We didn't do nothing wrong. They shoot us. They bombed us. We have elderly women. We have kids. We have babies. Subhanallah. Orphans.
Okay.
Didn't Allah say
Okay.
the importance of Allah? We did. Wallah,
Okay,
we didn't do
sister,
nothing wrong.
can you please help us to understand that we understand that an ultimatum was issued by security forces, as you mentioned, to hand over Omar by 12 o'clock. Um, do you have any idea why they want Omar, why he's wanted by them?
Yes.
Um, I,
They
I'm sorry. Can you please begin
they
your
said we
answer
have
again because
and
the
today
internet went out? Go ahead. Okay. Her internet went again. She will. All right. It seems like she's trying to come back on. Here she is.
I am so sorry. The connection is really really bad.
No problem.
So as I told you, said we have until today. So they said we have until today, 12 o'clock, to give them Omar, which obviously we won't do. And if we don't give them Omar, obviously they will attack us again because they doesn't care if there are kids among all.
Okay. Do you know why?
At
Do you know why they want to arrest Omar?
I'm sorry,
Do you know
Bilal, I
why
didn't
they
hear
want
you.
to arrest Omar?
They say that Omar is working with the French services. Like about Omar. So right now I don't even know what they.
Okay. She's zoned out again. Let's see if we can get her back. Okay, just reiterating what she just made mention of. She just made mention that um, Omar Omsen is the target of the attacks, and that they want to arrest him. It doesn't appear as if she is completely clear in terms of what the reason actually is. Um, it appears that they are unwilling to give Omar to the security services, and it seems like they are unwilling to leave the compound themselves. All right, let's see. It's a tense situation. It is 11:40 a local time. We'll have to wait and see if she's going to be able to come back on. Let's take a look and see. We've got Qatada Abbas, who said, sad to see this happening, but kind of expected if you see history. It is this is a very difficult situation to watch as there's this standoff between the Muhajirin and the local government. It's not clear. Well, I think she may be back on. Let's take a look. Sister, are you there? Sister, are you there? Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, are you there? Sister, can you hear me? Yeah, yeah. Sister, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, can you hear me? Okay. Now,
I'm
the last
sorry,
question
the
before
connection is
your
bad.
internet.
Yeah, do.
No problem. The last question that I had there was that do you know why he's wanted? Yeah, I said, do you know why Omar Omsen may be wanted by them? Do you know
Yes,
why?
because they say he has prison, secret prison that he's from France. The minister from France. They say
Wow, unfortunately, the internet is really bad there. They said that it became like this during the attack. I hope you'll be patient. We'll just try to address some of the things that are have been sent by our studio audience, or I should say the audience abroad. That is the top of ingratitude from the new regime. It's difficult to actually say, um, the exact feelings because we don't have all of the details as of yet. However, I am feeling that I'm hoping that there could be a better way to solve this issue rather than militarily going in and perhaps leading to the deaths of Muslims, either on both sides. So I think that has to be borne in mind without passing any judgment in terms of who's in the right and who's in the wrong, because we actually don't know what the charges are, what the reason is, and I think that has to be borne in mind. Qatada Abbas is here, and he says, "This is how these strong men become stronger." Okay. Um, Okay, we have Rod the Portuguese, who said the Portuguese government banned the niqab and are now trying to close down mosques and ban halal food. Please, brother, give us a voice. We don't know what to do, and many can't leave the country. That's very interesting. I did not know that. Is it possible for you to direct message me on X? My handle on X is at Bilal Kareem. That's at BILAL KAREEM. That's at BILAL KAREEM, like Mary. Please do contact me and make it easy. May Allah make it easy for you. Ameen. And we'll definitely try our best to look into it. We've got may Allah protect you, brother Bilal, and the Muhajirin. Ameen. Once again, brothers and sisters, the reason why we're here and we're covering this is not to make anyone look like the victim, nor to make anyone look to be the aggressor. What we are trying to do, and that is hard to watch, is how heavy weapons would be used on a compound with women and children. Now, it should be borne in mind that the sister did say that they were unwilling to leave and that they were unwilling to give up Omar. And in which case, I would think that it would be quite prudent for the compound, if it was surrounded, so that negotiations can take place to see if Omar would be willing to give himself up, or they are willing to make clearer exactly what they want from him or what have you. But however it is, it has to be kept in mind that there are plenty of women and children there, and we'll have to see how that's going to ultimately play out. Let me see if I can contact the sister, if she's able to come back on. Okay. Let's see if she's able to come back on. We'll give her another few minutes here. If anybody has any questions regarding what's taking place here. Yeah, we don't have any, she has not been back online. She did say that the internet was very bad on her side since the attacks began. So we'll have to wait and see. But that's also going to bring up another topic where people are going to say, well, these are the authorities of the country. And if they want to arrest him, then they should have the right to do so without a military confrontation and standoff. That's an argument that can be made. But then it also has to be borne in mind that there's a history of detainee abuse. Is that playing a role when Omar Omsen is refusing to surrender himself, and the people in his community are refusing to surrender him? That may play a factor. It may not. We don't have all of the details as of yet. We're doing our best to bring them to you, and we will bring them to you when it becomes clearer. And we will give her another minute or two. If anybody has any questions, we'll take them now. If not, then we'll see what happens. Okay, one of the things that Ansar 9556 said, maybe you could go there and make a live report from there. The area is surrounded by security forces, and it's not possible for journalists to enter. So yeah, it's unfortunate that won't happen. All right. Well, we have here. Okay, we have in S. Somali, who says that Jolani is a liar, and he operates under the banner of Islam, and deceives the Muslims, and that he works from the orders of Shaitan's agents, and to beware. Okay, so this is really a polarizing situation, because people are picking either this side or that side. We really have to wait and see how much more information is going to emerge. why it is that they want him. Do the people in the compound have a right to refuse to give to surrender him to the competent authorities in the country? Is detainee abuse or past detainee abuse playing a role in his unwillingness to give himself up and his community to give him up? This it might all be playing a role. It might not. We're gonna have to wait and see. We will come back online, inshallah ta'ala, if there is if she's able to come back, because it looks like she hasn't been able to come on, so she may not be available anymore. Okay, we're going to leave here for now. Jazakumullah khair, brothers and sisters. We'll be following this up. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.